All right, well, 2023 is in full swing and the market is shifting. So if you've been putting off buying a house or you're thinking about buying a house in 2023, you're going to want to watch this video because we're going to talk about it in just a second. Well, like I said, it's 2023 and the market is literally shifting as we speak. The Fed has come out today. They have released their inflation numbers, and again, they are declining. Now, they weren't lower than expected or higher than expected. They were right around the target, and the markets right now are loving it. We are seeing interest rates slowly but surely come down. And so we got up just a couple of months ago. It wasn't crazy to see a 7% rate for someone who didn't have perfect credit. But now, as things are being repaired, as things are being fixed, as the inflation is coming down, rates are getting better. And so we're seeing rates in the fives again. And honestly, guys, now I know that for the last 3 to 4 years, rates have been incredibly good. And for the last decade, they've been mostly good. But we're getting to the place with rates in the fives where it's still actually a really good rate because historically rates have been higher than that. So if you're holding on, hoping to get a 3% rate, hoping to get a 2% rate, I don't think those days are coming anytime soon. It's simply the economy was allowed to get overheated and it was too good for too long. I don't think we're going to see those days coming unless you see some kind of massive action by the federal government again to start purchasing mortgage-backed securities, which is one of the major reasons why rates have climbed and they are not coming down, even though the economy may not be so hot. But I do think that 2023 is going to be a great year to purchase a house. I really do. 2022 was a rough year for anybody in real estate, and if you tried to buy, you know it was tough. You had this weird situation where the prices hadn't really come down in a lot of areas, coupled with rates being like very high. And so as a result of that, it was very difficult to enter the market. Well, now, as we sit in 2023, we're in January, the spring home buying season is just around the corner, and it's going to begin to get ramped up, which, pro tip, if you're in the market, shop now, not later, because once spring comes around, you'll be facing a bigger pool of buyers, right? So, but as these things heat up, as it heats up, as things are going, the price of homes have settled down. The rates are starting to come down, and it's creating opportunities to get back into this market. And remember, if you're renting, especially, the cost of rent is 100%. So if you can find a house, right, because that's all it is, it's shelter. You're going to pay for shelter no matter what. You need a roof over your head. How much you're going to pay for that shelter is your determining factor. So if you can buy a house for around what you're paying in rent or less, or maybe a little more if you have a little more budget, right? But you can start building equity and building wealth in your own property, giving yourself the privilege and the ability to build those things, build that equity, build that wealth. We know that homeowners are multiple times more wealthy than non-homeowners. Then you can do that. And with rates coming down and things settling down and, you know, all of the stuff that's happening, it's going to give you the opportunity to jump back into this market regardless of where you are, and have a fighting chance because, I mean, literally from its peak, we're over 1% better as we sit today, at least in our business. So it is a good opportunity if buying is your thing. Now, inevitably, somebody who doesn't have anything to do with buying houses or mortgages or has never owned a house is going to comment and say, well, the government's just trying to trick you or you just want to sell us a mortgage. Or look, at the end of the day, it's about shelter. It's about putting a roof over your head. There's a cost to that, no matter if the rate's 5% or 10%. If you're renting, do not let these rates discourage you. If you're a homeowner and you got a 2% rate, then I totally get not wanting to sell and ride it out in the house that you have if you can. But that isn't everyone's situation. So if your situation is such that you need to purchase a home, or you're ready to purchase a home because you've never purchased one before, I think the market's giving you an opportunity here in early 2023. And most projections are saying that rates will come down throughout the year. But I think being in the fives makes things a lot better. It makes the lenders a lot better. People will buy those. There's just so much that goes into it that I really believe there are opportunities here in 2023 for you to be able to purchase a home and enter the market for the first time. Hey, look, I'm Channing. If you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. If you want help with your home buying questions, there is a link in the description and in my profile section. You can book a call with me. It's 15 to 30 minutes. It's a no obligation call. I'm not gonna, make you cry or ask you for money or anything like that. We can go over your home buying options, and that's whether you work in a state that I'm licensed in or not. And if I can't help you, then I can certainly refer you over to someone who can. So click the link in the description. It'll let you book a call, and I'll answer all your questions. Like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time.